That's my one regret about our trip to Philadelphia, is we did not run up the Rocky steps.
Oh.
Handel's waiting on the phone.
Right.
But
we're going to get right to him.
There's some other stuff to talk about. Gary and Shannon in for Handel. Been dealing with his back issues. And why not just jump right into it? Bill, we have missed you. What are you doing?
Well, right now I'm listening to your show, my show.
That's the first mistake.
And, well, yeah, because unfortunately you sound much better than I wanted you to sound. And very depressing.
What's going on with you?
Are you wearing a gown that's open in the back?
I certainly did in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely. It truly was. So here's what happened. I was gone for 4 days and had the flu, and woke up and did the show on Friday, and when the flu was ostensibly over, and after the show, I couldn't walk. I could barely walk down to the car, and the pain was excruciating. So it was so bad that the next morning, the paramedics, the ambulance had to take me to the doctor.
Oh, my gosh.
And I did, in 6 days, I went to the ER twice by ambulance.
What was that like?
It was painful. I mean, it just hurt. And I started screaming in pain. I mean, I've never had pain like this. I mean, literally screaming at the top of my lungs. And when they put me into the hospital, they started, first you deal with the pain, and that's it, before anything else. And so I became pretty loopy, and I'm pretty loopy now. Does it sound like it?
No, you sound fine. But I'm lost. What did they decide was wrong with the back?
Okay. What happened was I have a cyst that's very near the spinal bone. And that became infected. And as a result of that infection, the bacteria was strong enough until they figured out which one can deal with the bacteria, which antibiotic was going to work. And they started with the IV, and they used the most powerful one that exists. I mean, serious stuff that, like, melts the tube coming in if you don't put it in enough saline, enough water. And so now I'm on some insane antibiotic that I've never heard of, and also pain medication. That did not stop. I'm still on heavy doses of pain medication. That's
so how long is that going to last? I mean, how long is this pain going to last? If the medication's not even helping?
The medication is everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, without it, I would be screaming again. And so I'm still on it. I'm just on it at home. And so we're working on it, and the pain people are working on it, and I have the pharmacist who specializes in pain. And
you have a whole team of people there, don't you?
Yeah.
The house is crawling.
Yeah, no, it really was. They had to put me into a private room, or actually a double room, and not have a roommate because I was screaming so loud. But the guy who came in, excuse me, was a 20-year-old heroin addict who was so out of it that he just didn't know what was happening. So out he goes that night. He was done, and they put him in a drug rehab center. And now I'm by myself, yelling, screaming. They're loading me up with the pain medication, and I'm still on it. And Marjorie is administering it. Marjorie is administering the IV antibiotic. And so for in the hospital for a week trying to deal with this, and came home, and here I am. Marjorie's administrating the IV one time a day now instead of two, and I'm dealing with the pain medication, as in I take the bottle, I put a handful in my palm and swallow it.
Like Skittles. So you're
like Skittles.
Yeah.
Exactly like Skittles. So I was supposed to come back today, actually, but it just simply didn't happen. I'm very loopy and having all kinds of issues. For example, because I have a very hard time walking, if I walk 10 feet, the pain comes back with a vengeance. Yeah, so that's what's going on, and they cleared up the infection, but they're still intense pain, and they're trying to figure it out. And so I have my choice: either tons of pain medication, and there's a concern of addiction, of course, and also with my history going back now it's 37 years, and going back to just screaming at the top of my lungs with this excruciating pain.
Well, we want you back. We want you back as soon as possible.
Thank you for the update. A lot of people have been asking, and a lot of people have been concerned.
The hate mail is just really what's the word?
Point.
Voluminous?
Voluminous.
Yeah. I mean, everyone hates us, and everyone loves you, and I want you to know that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I knew that would make you happy.
I actually walked about 20, 30 feet today. I mean, literally, it is that difficult to walk, and my balance is all screwed up. And, of course, I've always had balance issue. So the problem has become exponential. And so we'll figure it out. And hopefully this week is it.
Well, God bless Marjorie for taking care of you.
She's wonderful.